welcome back to my channel. Today we will be setting up my academic section for the new semester. This is my last year of coursework, so I am just so excited to set this up. And honestly, to begin this semester is going to be a little bit different. So for those of you that are new to my channel, I am a doctoral student, so I'm earning my Doctor of Business Administration degree in Business Analytics. And part of the program requires a practicum. And so we can do either a business training and consulting, or we can do a teaching. And so if you've watched my Playing With Me's, I applied for like maybe 2 or 3 adjunct roles, but I honestly don't. I did it just to see what would happen, and I don't have any experience, of course. And I didn't hear anything back. It was also a week ago, and it's the holiday break. But regardless, I might hear back. But honestly, I don't know if I can take on a third job, to be completely honest with you. I do work full-time, 40 plus hours a week, and then being a content creator is definitely a part-time job. And so I do consider this a second job. So just an adjunct role would be a third job, and I don't know if I would be able to do that. I really don't know. So with that, I spoke with my boss, and I will be doing the training and consulting. I'll be doing a training with my organization, which is great because then I can work on this during school, which I'm very excited about. I'm sorry, not during school, during work, so that I can lead the training. And so I'll do probably like half the work that like all of my assignments that will be due off the clock, but then like getting the training and presentation together, I'll do that on the clock. We're working on that this week, but I wanted to set this up just to get everything in here and to review the syllabus. And then I thought it would be fun, of course, to set everything up with you guys. So I'm using these Infinite Lotus month on 2 page inserts that y'all have seen before. I use these pretty much for the most part all year last year once they came out, and I absolutely love them. And so I have the dated version for the entire year. So this is what I plan on using for this year. I've already marked the semesters. So the spring semester starts on January 9th. And if y'all have seen my previous videos, typically my program is set up that we have the semester broken into 2 sessions, and the first session is 1 class and the second session is another. But as I mentioned, this class is a little different because it is that training piece. And so technically this class ends at the end of the semester, and that's because as I mentioned, there's teachers who are doing the teaching practicum, and of course they're teaching for an entire semester, so their entire project's during this. Also with training consulting, it can take a bit longer. I'm probably going to only need about 2 months to complete this, primarily because I have something in mind with work that I've already been working on, so I have the research. I just have to schedule out a time to do it. But regardless, and with that, this entire practicum sets you up to have that practitioner piece of our doctoral program, and with that, this is used so that we can develop a portfolio. And so this entire class, the final project at the end, is a portfolio that will consist of everything that I've put together. And those are my assignments that we are going to be using sticky notes for to mark in here. There is no deadline, so it's really just as they come in, I'll set it up. I have to set up a Google Drive, which I'll probably do today, that I'll share this all with, and then my final, and then once I'm done, I submit that portfolio to review and for grade. It's a pass-fail class, so it just has to meet all the criteria, and then we're good. So yeah, sounds easy, but it's not. It's definitely going to be a lot of hard work, especially combining the school and work element, but I am looking forward to it because it does sound like a lot of fun, and I get to apply a lot of the research that I'm doing at work, which is what I'm looking forward to the most. So with that, we will be using these cloth and paper sticky notes to write all of the components for this project. So we're going to use sticky notes because, again, there's no deadlines. It's really just as things get completed, I put them in, and I want to be able to move things around. And I think the sticky notes are going to be the best way. So let's see. We have the beginning of the semester here, as I mentioned. I want to try and finish this as fast as possible. So I kind of want to do at least 1 or 2 things a week. And that way we can have some time to relax throughout the semester. So right now I'm just going to put in everything that will be in the portfolio. And if I haven't mentioned it yet, this is going to be a little bit different than most semesters because of this, but I still wanted to do a video, 1 for consistency, but 2 because just in case you're doing something similar in your programs, or maybe even for work, this might help with everything. So, and planning all of that. So for examples, and then assessment. Honestly, guys, I'm really looking forward to this because training's always been my favorite thing to do at work. I have led webinars at my previous job, and I actually did it like my first month here, and so I'm kind of excited to be able to do it again. So I'm just gonna put everything like 1 week at, like, I'm gonna have 1 item per week, and then I can move it around as needed, but that way it's just balance. Resume. Should I do like a big one for submit? It's a little too big. What about the green? I think I have a spare green one. Let's hit the green. No, let's keep it consistent. And I apologize for my nails. I'm in between nail appointments, but wanted to get this filmed and done. Okay, so normally in these videos, let's do... I like write out everything over here, but because there's no designated deadlines, we're just gonna stick with the sticky note method and move things around, but we have everything highlighted. What I do think I will do is, I'm trying to think, maybe write in what I know I for sure want to complete. So like under priorities. So I for sure want to have my Google Drive set up, which is where everything will be submitted. Just in case I haven't said that yet. And then I think I'll just put portfolio documentation up here. And then I'll break down everything that I need to do in the to-do list as I'm working on everything. And so portfolio. So for example, slides, videos, research, etc. Again, haven't fully decided what we're doing, but for now, I think that's going to be the best way to do this and set it up. And then I'll actually use this throughout work to make sure, when I'm working on this, to make sure that I have everything in place. And then we'll set up the training. And then actually let's use the white one for training. And again, I want to get it done probably by next month. So let's just put training. And then I'll write whatever I decide to do there, and then we'll move it on that day. But other than that, that is what we're doing this semester / primary focus this session. And that is going to be it for this video. If y'all have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching.